Today's horoscope, Leo April 9th, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Today is strong for sharing and connecting, and the potential stumbling block comes from overreaching. Aim to respect your limits before committing to too many things. Today's strong for seeking activities that engage your mind. While restlessness is possible, looking at things from a balanced perspective builds your confidence naturally. You seem to be on others' radar today, and you can find yourself in demand. Doing your share feels good today, and focusing on stabilizing your social life or handling outstanding or unresolved issues related to friends or projects can lead to good things. Your love horoscope. Whether you're comfortable expressing your feelings and vulnerability when it comes to matters of love and romance, today's astro weather isn't about to sugarcoat things. For instance, in addition to having Mercury dropping truth bombs in your sign, the messenger planet will link up with taskmaster Saturn, so it's safe to say that you mean business. Sounds silly, but it's a unique hybrid of your emotions for someone, combined with taking your next steps to seal the deal. Also, upon the moon's debut in hypersensitive Cancer, the moon will meet with Venus in Pisces via your mystical 12th house of secrets. Are you ready to unleash the floodgates? Your career horoscope. How can you present yourself in a manner that has a lasting impression? With Mercury in your sign sextile to Saturn today, you may find that certain conversations can leave you with a taste in your mouth. As you introduce your opinions and ideas on and offline, you should consider the long-term implications. Making a statement that allows you to stand out in your professional network could go in several directions. Since Mercury can be either assertive or aggressive in your sign, you should think before you speak today. Tone, turf, and timing can be crucial. Your finance horoscope. You are not by nature a person to hang on to the status quo, but today new information could come your way which seems radical even to you. Nonetheless, it's likely to bring out your innate sense of adventure, and you might embark on a new phase of financial exploration that opens up more doors for you than you would ever have expected. Modern technology could be involved in some way. Be prepared to embrace a new cycle. Social life today. You will have to put up with unpleasantness in your private life, being asked repeatedly to take a stance on awkward conflicts. Some decisions may be taken that cause you great pain. Try to see this phase as a chance for inner growth. If you find the right way of doing things, you will be successful. Your dating horoscope. You're noticing all sorts of tiny details that would ordinarily pass you by, and should try to get more and more of them down in a sketchbook or notepad as the day progresses. Don't forget them. Flirting tips. Constantly tempted to seek pleasure for yourself, you don't even consider the thought of sharing intimate moments with another. If this is the way you feel, your attitude may satisfy you in the short term, but you notice something is missing, you're disenchanted. Practice self-restraint, reflect on your conduct. Lucky numbers 7, 14, 23, 26, 42. Your well-being horoscope. You may be especially sensitive to the moods of others, and today they could be a bit testy. It could be hard to get things accomplished with all the yelling and screaming that's going on. This is definitely not an environment conducive to deep thinking. Do your best to stay completely out of the fray and focus on what you need to do. The yelling is likely to subside by the end of the day. Your daily numeroscope. Your love of romance will be heightened on this day. If you're sheltering in place someone special, this can be a terrific day to lock yourself away with your love for a close and intimate time together. If you are single, you are sure to feel more motivated to make the first move on someone you have been interested in. Despite social distancing, you can still be remarkably creative about dating. You're sure to enjoy yourself a great deal with this essence happening. Daily Planetary Overview. The Sun forms a harsh square to the Moon today, so your identity could be thrown for a loop. Things you thought you knew about yourself may not align with the person you are in this moment. Remember that it's okay and normal to question your disposition. Luckily, a helpful aspect between the Cancer Moon and Uranus brings a dreamy and healing vibe to the table, allowing you to gain clarity about your path forward. Just remember not to get caught up in the details of how it might change you. Internal struggles could arise throughout the day. You might have a hard time processing all the work you need to do to actualize your goals, but try not to get overwhelmed by the big picture. Just remember to take things step by step. Your self-care and personal responsibilities might be at odds right now as well, so it's important to be extra kind and patient with yourself and those around you. Stepping into your personal power might be challenging at the moment, but know that it's fine to take some time alone to recharge before you make any big moves. As the day comes to a close, allow yourself to find inspiration and hope. Just remember to keep one foot on the ground. You want to speak your mind today. Your tender heart is yearning to reveal your truest emotions now, but you might be afraid to express yourself and let your feelings be known. Don't be shy. Let them come out. However, you might feel unable to express yourself if others are talking over you and not letting you explain yourself in the conversation. Setting boundaries is important right now. Doing this will ensure that you're treated correctly by those in your circle. Not only that, but it can allow you to take back your power and stand your ground when people try to push their views on you. Sky for today. The cosmic weather is quiet until late in the morning, when the Cancer Moon squares off with Chiron in Aries, provoking emotional unrest. We might be on the offensive, reacting to an accidental slight or misunderstanding as if it was an intentional attack. While our self-protective instincts may be unwarranted, they speak to an assumption that we will be taken advantage of if we fail to be vigilant. Asserting ourselves now will help us claim our agency, but be aware that the enemy we are positioning ourselves against may be our own shadow, not the presumed aggressor standing in front of us in real time. Before noon, Mercury sextiles Mars in Aquarius, making us social and outgoing. This influence can be used to expedite work or contractual agreements. Negotiations feel organic and easy. Our social chops are strong, and our charismatic attitude enables us to rally the proper supporters to help us make headway on our agenda. On a less work-oriented note, this influence is also great for commiserating with friends or getting out and about in our neighborhoods to make new connections based on shared interests.